What shot are you like trying to hit with this wind?
Like just a little draw into it.
Okay. That's probably drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you like that one?
I like that one. That was good.
With the irons in general, no wind, what flight are you trying to hit? Pretty
Falling left. It's pretty straight.
Small draw?
Yeah.
Okay. That one happen ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
I find that like when I'm really trying to be conscious of like not moving laterally and like getting too far on that left side into the ball.
Yeah.
Like I do a bit of the kind of like the arms start the downswing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that way.
Yeah.
And then it just like starts left, stays left.
Well, it's one of those things with this wind, it's easy to want to get that way,
yeah.
Right? And then like that, honestly, that's exactly what I see here. It's just the first probably inch of downswing, it gets a little bit there, and then you're managing it.
Yeah.
So I think that's when you can hit that right shot, and then if you don't manage it, then you can pull it a little bit.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is just a couple where maybe just a little bit more freedom from the top down, like more of like, okay, the lower body's going to go. If I leave it way right, I leave it way right. But the idea is I want to see what the sweet spot will do if we don't put any tension on it. Okay. Like if it will start to square itself up by getting, does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, let's start there, and then I'll give you some reference of where the delivery is. What about contact point on the face? Has been okay?
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, so do it again. So it's like there, and then, so still use your lower body, just start going. Yeah, just keep going. Yeah, like I still want you to move.
Okay.
You're right? Because it has to, for the sweet spot to follow, it has to have something moving ahead of it.
Yep.
Where if it goes that way and then it goes hard, like I just want to see if it starts to move a little sooner, what happens. Yeah, just like that. Like basically do one more time. So you go up, and right knee's gonna get to me before the club starts moving.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it carries a little more stretch. I mean, we'll see. Let's see a couple like that. Yeah. You feel that one?
Yeah. I feel like I can turn harder through it.
Well, all that's happening is I'm getting you, I want to get it, your lower body matched up a little sooner so you can keep going. Where the first ones, like you said, the arms would lead a little, and then it would start to go. So do it one more time. Because I'm interested to see what it's all the way up and you get it to me early. Yeah, you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah, more stretch? Okay. I mean, that's nasty there. How do you like that? Pretty free too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About as good as I can hit it.
And not a lot of managing.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I just want to get one from here. I'm just curious of how it looks from the front. Do one more. Yeah. You feel that?
Yep.
Decent, just a groove thin?
Yeah.
I think the path was enough still. Let me just check it. Yeah, I mean the path is still 2 to the right, so it's enough to get it to want to still turn.
You think that's getting too far into out?
No.
Okay.
2 is enough.
Okay.
Because it, like, small draw, right? So if we're saying like a 150-yard shot, 2 degrees is, if you squared the face 2 degrees open and the path was 2 degrees right, it's going to be around 16 feet to the right.
Okay.
So it's not like a massive right shot.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit right.
Okay.
And then if we get the face just a bit better, I think if that's hit in the middle of the face, it still wants to draw. See, I love that, man.
Yeah. Feels good.
I want to see, I just want to see what the shaft looks like in that transition now. See, it keeps it, you want to see it?
Yeah.
Have you been, like, do you check your swing a little bit, or?
Every couple weeks.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't do it more than that for you. So if this is the start. So it's funny, like, the start, the path was 4 to the right, but it was steeper in that first move.
Okay.
So, so see where it is there?
Yep.
So let me just back it up a little. So see how, like, the legs are taking a little while to start moving?
Yeah, and the arms are already starting to go.
Yeah, and then when you get there, it's a little bit more. See how that, like, the shaft is calmer there? You see that?
Yep.
So I think, like, in this one, you have to slow down a little bit, and that's actually making the path more to the right.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So it's like it goes like this way first, and then you start to go, but you're having to manage, and then you can move.
Yeah.
So the path actually gets more to the right.
That makes sense.
How's body? Everything feeling good? You still, what's your workout, like, what's your day, gym stuff?
Yeah,
same stuff?
3 days in the gym.
Good. Any, anything that you think has helped you a lot from that side, or is it just
a lot of stability stuff?
How's your ankle, foot stuff getting better?
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah. No, it's there was so much good going on. It's just we're just getting it a little bit better sooner, so then you can keep going. I just was looking at this face-on one. Yeah, I actually really like it. Whew, that's nasty. Hey?
That feels a lot better.
Yeah, like, that's a joke. Because I think
just feeling like this is like starting to rotate, so like, and this is just passive.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm not to, like, because before I was more thinking like the arms are falling as I'm rotating instead of rotating and then go.
Well, the thing that I think that's important is what's going to cause the club to stay back. So it's like, what motion do you do to make the club stay back? So you can try to hold your hands back, or you can just get the legs to go faster, and when the legs go faster, the club stays back.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think Champ's a good example, because he goes, like, his focus is like just push and turn as hard as he can, and his club drops as much as anyone.
Yeah.
Right? It's not, I don't think there's any conscious like, oh, I'm going to get the club behind me.
Okay.
So that's sort of what I'm thinking, you know, like, if we can get it where you're focused on actually creating a motion with the legs to keep the club back.
Instead of the lack of a motion.
Exactly. I think it's more athletic, you know?
Yeah. Because, like, when I was, like, videoing the swing, it's like the one thing that I kept noticing, and this will probably help it a lot, is like the hands at impact are like outside of my face. Right. Like they're getting away from my body, which is just going to create a lot of, you know.
Yeah, and I think when it goes when you start going this way harder, it should keep the hands closer to your body, right? Because you're pivoting, and that's keeping the force over this way, right? Like you don't want them like behind you, no. But you just want them trailing enough where you can do what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
That's really good.
I want to look at this one.
Contact's more consistent.
Yeah, closer to the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.